Hello, PPG mentees and mentors. Colleen here, your friendly neighborhood education director. I am heading out on property tour, and I just wanted to get a little fun fact Friday in before my day got crazy. So September is Realtor Safety Month, right? We all know that. It is not a sexy topic, let me tell you. Realtor safety is not something that draws a crowd to a class, but it is extra important, okay? And so let me tell you a story. If you've not heard this story, if you have heard this story, I'm sorry, fast forward. If not, let me tell you a quick little story. So I was a new baby realtor, and I met a gentleman who was very well dressed and drove a very nice Lexus. His partner came to the open house as well. She drove a very nice Volkswagen, also very nicely dressed. Had a cell phone in his hand, gold watch on his wrist. Normal dude. I was holding open a $700,000 farmhouse in Brush Prairie. So they would like to see another farmhouse around the corner that was also for sale. So this is 5.5 years ago, so that was not uncommon. So I called, I squeezed us in an appointment. We go to the appointment. Everything's fine. He was a normal dude. We write an offer, we get it accepted. I have an inspection 2 days later. He's been communicating, put earnest money in, whole deal, whole 9 yards. Cash deal, had proof of funds, pulled up a Chase account on his phone as I was standing there. Hit the Chase app, put in his information while I'm standing next to him. Sent me proof of funds. I sent it over to the agent. It was legitimately a Charles Schwab account and a Chase account. So we're at the inspection, it never shows. And I'm like, maybe it'll just come at the end. I told him he had the option, right? It's in my new buyer consult thing where you don't have to be at the whole thing. So I send him some messages. I call him, goes right to voicemail, send him messages, right to voicemail. Call his partner, who's not going to be on the house, but was still involved in the process. And I had her number. We had a group chat. I call her, right to voicemail, text her, right to voicemail. And I'm like, maybe they're just busy. Maybe something happened, da-da-da. Days go by. We did the inspection day 2 of the transaction. We're on day 8 and I'm sweating. I'm a new agent. I'm on the phone with my reviewing broker and I'm like, I don't know what to do. My client is gone, poof, in thin air. Emails not being responded to, yada, yada, yada. So I was laying in bed one night and I just had a really bad feeling, a gut feeling something was wrong. So I Googled him. He had been arrested for assaulting a Woodland police officer. He also had previous charges of a very violent nature that involved several women. He had those charges multiple times. He also had a charge for racketeering, and he had a wife in Las Vegas that had become unalived by mysterious circumstances, and he was named the primary suspect in that case in Las Vegas that at the time was still an open investigation. So I learned a lot that day, because from one farmhouse to the next, I put that man in my vehicle. I put him in my car. He got right on in. I was fine. I am usually a pretty dang good judge of character, right? I can spot weirdness and yuckiness from a mile away. I was a bartender for 19 whole years before I became a real estate agent, so I can see it. I just can read people. I did not read this man. I don't know if my bad guy radar was off that day, but I had no idea that I put someone with violent rape charges in my passenger seat and drove him to a somewhat remote location in an area on the outskirts of town here in Vancouver. So, take it from me, realtor safety is really important. There's a great app. I know I've talked about it before. I've sent it out on different things, but in case you missed it, it is called Forewarn. I think it is $19 a month. I don't know, whatever that minimal charge is. You're not even going to realize it because you're also paying for Hulu, Netflix, and all the other stuff that you don't watch either, right? Okay, so pay for the Forewarn app and put those little clients' names on in that Forewarn app, and don't put them in your car. There is almost no reason that you need to put a client in your car. The only clients that have gotten in my car since that time have been friends, people I know, my sphere of influence. Not their friends, my friends. So that's my spiel on that. I was going to start out with something light, like here's how to be safe during an open house. Nope, I'm just going to lay it all out there. I could have very easily had something very terrible happen to me because of a choice I made when I was a baby realtor. Don't do that. Same thing. Be safe. My videos this month will all be about realtor safety. Again, not a sexy topic, but probably something we should be talking about. I'm going to talk about how to keep safe during an open house. I'm going to talk about protecting yourself. Many of you know I do carry a gun every day, everywhere I go. It is on my person. And that is my own choice. Not everyone has to make that choice. And if you're not comfortable with that, then please don't make that choice, especially if you're not comfortable. However, that is the choice that is correct for me. I use my handgun often, and I know how to load it, unload it, break it down, shoot it, whole deal. So that is not a choice for everyone, but there are many other ways to protect yourself. In Vancouver here, mid-month, we are having a realtor safety class, and we'll have someone from Damsel in Defense there. You do not need to be a damsel to defend yourself, so please feel free to come to that. Please send me an email or a text or give me a call, and I will give you all of the info. But yeah, so that's my thing. Super sexy, huh? Realtor safety. Don't be a ding-dong and keep yourself out of trouble. And don't trust that your gut's going to tell you that something's wrong, because sometimes that gut doesn't do it. Anyway, I hope you all have a stunning Labor Day weekend. Remember, our offices are closed. And please, please, please reach out if you need anything from me. I am here for you. Make sure you take care of yourself this weekend and take some time. Bye, y'all.